My favorite thing about the current state of Pokemon Sword and Shield leaks is the Datamine giving fake leakers no room to work with, since we pretty much know everything about the Crown Tundra at this time. Like, we know there's going to be a couple of new Pokemon surprises, but nothing insane. It's going to be Galarian Slowking, 2 new Regis, Calyrex, and then 2 Pokemon that fuse with Calyrex, and that seems to be it. So any leak that's promising more than that is immediately fake. So 20 new Gen 8 Pokemon and 15 more Galarian forms and like 30 Gigantamax Pokemon and all the starters are coming back. There's gonna be Mega Evolution. There's nothing to suggest any of that. Even Mega Evolution. Like, yeah, the Mega Stones are in the game, but non-functioning items have been in every Pokemon game, and we know this because of the Datamine, and there's no flags to make the Mega Stones work, whereas there's flags for other items. Like, we can scroll down here, there's the Reveal Glass, there's the Zygarde Cube. Those actually already work in the Isle of Armor for Crown Tundra upcoming Pokemon, which is also how we've pretty much reverse engineered the entire Crown Tundra dex. There's not going to be any surprises there. Spoiler alert, not all of the starter Pokemon are coming back. So that's another sign of an immediately fake leak. And we even have like the encounter tables, Pokemon Home, plus the Isle of Armor, plus Crown Tundra flags. Pretty much gave us the entire dex. I've done videos on that. And even when it comes to the items, well, we already know what most of the items are going to do. We have the Armorite of the Crown Tundra. Game Freak helped out with that one by making that wild area event, like the max raid battle event that was crashing people's games. That's because it was the wrong like Armorite ore, so like Crown Tundra or whatever. And then we're going to have the item to evolve Galarian Slowking, and then we have the hidden ability capsule. And then the rest are key items, so that's going to be like story based and not really having like too much of an impact. Potentially, it could be like a lot of quest items, like a one small favor kind of thing. So we're going to see how that ends up playing out. But yeah, there's not an insane amount, which is why I'm making this video, because it's hilarious how pitiful these fake leakers have to get. And I want to cover it, just kind of show you how little they have left to work with. But now we also need to pull this back into the greater scale over a couple of years, because 99% of leaks are fake. Pretty much every leak has been fake, yet people believe them, so it's no different. Even though we have the Datamine kind of debunking pretty much every leak at this point, or making it to where the fake leaks aren't even that fanficky and inspired and are really lame, because that's kind of the reality of Pokemon games. I'm not saying that Pokemon games are lame, but you're never going to get the perfect idealized game that all of these people are trying to like push in their fake leaks, because as I say, it's a fanfic at that point. So yeah, it's kind of funny, but it's no different than what we've always been dealing with. Please stop supporting fraudulent Poketubers pushing fake clickbait. Here's why. I'm listing the following unrevealed info about the Crown Tundra due to release early November. Okay, Crown Tundra Leaks. Peony does not like Rose, as he decided to part ways when they were both minors. You battle him so he can see your worth as an explorer. We are going to a new area, and we are battling, because we effectively know the current state of all the new characters as well. Daisy, Peony's daughter. I guess if we're talking about flowers, makes sense. We already know that she exists, and that's because of this right here. So yeah, it's like, we know there's a villager chief, we know there's some new old people NPCs, we have Peony, and then we have his daughter, and yeah. So Daisy is a nice rival who is growing to become a gym challenger. The gym lore is so deep, with like every type getting representation and it being a rotating format between the major and minor leagues. Sure, why not? And that's kind of like what comes out. Everyone just wants to be a gym leader in the Galar region. She admires your ability as a trainer. The 2 new steeds. Calling it steeds. That was data-mined as well, because there's going to be like mini quests. There's like 4 quests. One of them is about sovereign steeds, and that seems to go in line with the Calyrex fusions. So that makes sense. There's also going to be like Ultra Beast and the Regis and the legendary birds, and those are the 4 quests, and that's why we have a million key items. So we got 2 new steeds, Fairy and Dark. I think that's based off of the naming, like Hakuba. I think like Haku and then Koku for like Dark and Light or something. I don't exactly remember. Or it's something about like a dark horse and a white knight or something. Either way, that means fairy and dark type Pokemon. Ooh, you got it. Yay. Also, while I was digging around, I found the thing that kind of like debunks Mega Evolutions. This just in, Game Freak left in actual important item data for all the Crown Tundra items. They have the same effect code as DNA Splicer, Solarizer, Lunarizer, 2 of them that they work for Fused Unfused. So I mean, like, we can see all the stuff going on right there. Let's get back to this fake hilarity. So they're not version exclusives, but like the Isle of Armor with Urshifu, your choices in-game decide whom Calyrex fuses with, and that's kind of like this weird side effect. If it turns out to be true, it's like, wow, Game Freak is just kind of doing the same things over and over, because without the version exclusives, they're still trying to create some kind of parity between 2 choices. Sure. And now we get to watch them try their hardest to get that fan fiction in there. You will have the ability to fly in Crown Tundra, similar to Oras. That would be pretty sick. Side note, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, those games feel like they only get better with age, or they were like sleepers or something, or like people just, I feel like they were very underrated for the time. They were actually incredible, and that is one of the big reasons why. Being able to soar around the Hoenn region and just kind of make it to any of the little landmarks, that was really sick. So I'd love that coming back, but I don't even know if Game Freak could pull that off to make it work, you know? Reason being, the map is larger, has more flying locations. Wait a second. We have a data mine for this too. I think we have to scroll up quite a bit though. Here it is. The map for the Crown Tundra works right now in your copy of Pokemon Sword and Shield. Because why not? And then because of that, we've also seen that there's a lot of fly locations. We can see the map is large. So once again, as we've seen with tons of other fake leaks in the past, they kind of like dig for one little line of text that people overlooked on the official websites or something, and they try to fuse in their BS with the real information. So it's like, yeah, we already know because of Datamine that there's more flying locations. Some area you can only access by flying, for example, caves, mountains. This is a feature exclusive Crown Tundra to focus on the theme of exploration. Legendary Bird Trio will roam around the tundra once you have gone through the exploration tutorial with Rose and the village chief, and is also initiated by a cutscene of the birds fighting at the bird tree. You mean like the trailer? Like what we saw in the trailer. Diving is an exploration feature to find deep undersea Pokemon like Relicanth. We know Relicanth is a part of the Datamine, so that's one of the Pokemon that's returning. I don't know if we can scroll to it immediately, but like I said, we pretty much know everything at this point. So it's like, okay, bringing back diving. And then no more new Galarian forms. Said that in the beginning of the video. Here we go. Trailer due in the next Direct. We'll only show a little info. Wait a second. 8/26. Well, how do the Directs work? Because I've seen a million fake leaks about the next Nintendo Direct, where it's like, Nintendo Direct tomorrow. Never mind, Nintendo Direct soon. Never mind, Nintendo Direct next month. Oh, COVID, guys, it's making this kind of hard. There's going to be a Nintendo Direct at some point. See, I called it. It was a Nintendo Direct Mini, and then it was a Nintendo, well, like an Indie Direct or something, and then all of these things. So, and then we just had the Mario Direct for the 35th anniversary. What counts as what, guys? I don't know. The next Direct will have some Pokemon stuff, and then a dedicated Pokemon trailer is due after. Remember when there was going to be Pokemon information after we got the Pokemon Presents and like a Nintendo Direct, and that never happened? So I mean, we don't really have anything going on, but this is what I'm talking about. It's like trying to, like, there's no point. I don't understand how people have gotten so bored, and the Pokemon community has gotten so bad that people are actually spending time on this. Like, there's no benefit here. You don't get to fool anyone and then be like, haha, I'm the master 4chan troll. Pokemon community is easy. We're well beyond that. And I'm just kind of like baffled. Like, there's so much better stuff to do in your life than just take real information and sprinkle your fan fiction on it. But I guess that's where we are. So I thought it was funny. Just got like showing you guys like how bad it's gotten, and you know, it's like, it's a mix of desperation. It's a mix of trying to like spice up the little information we have about the Crown Tundra. And we've already gotten to the point where people are just going even further ahead, you know? It's like, oh, now we're already getting that one dude that was talking about how the remaster is going to be the 2021 game and it's going to upset people. We've never had that happen before. I don't remember when before Pokemon Ultra Sun Ultra Moon came out, someone said they're remaking Generation 1 games and you're going to play it like Pokemon Go. So I mean, like, we're getting so far ahead of ourselves that now we're just dealing with like more fake stuff than ever, even though we have more real information about the new Pokemon game than ever. It's messed up. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.